Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Dogecoin. These are just a few of the most popular cryptocurrencies that currently exist. So, in this video, I'll be talking about what cryptocurrency is, how it was made, why it's so secure, and the advantages and disadvantages. And if you're here for the specifics, there's timestamps on this video. Hope you enjoy this video. Hello and welcome to my channel, guys. My name is Hussain and I'm here to talk crypto. So if you haven't seen my last video, please click up here. And once again, here are the timestamps. Timestamps. Section number 1. Introduction on the evolution of money. Section number 2. What cryptocurrency is. Section number 3. How secure cryptocurrency is. Section number 4. Advantages of cryptocurrency. Section number 5. Disadvantages of cryptocurrency. Introduction on the evolution of money. So let's get into it. So when you think of money, you probably think of banknotes, coins, or credit cards. But the real definition of money is something that is widely accepted or used to exchange for goods. But did you know that these banknotes and coins weren't always a thing? So before banknotes and coins were created, people used to exchange goods for goods. This was called bartering. People used to exchange goods for goods because they had practical value. Now, the reason this didn't carry on was because you may have been happy with trading your monkey for your cow, but the person who traded the cow was not getting the right amount of value back. Additionally, it was very inconvenient to barter such things, because a cow isn't durable, it's not portable, and it's not divisible. As you know, for these reasons, bartering did not continue. However, you might be asking, what happened after bartering? Well, one of the things that happened was they were replaced by cowrie shells. People used to trade cowrie shells in exchange for goods. There were 5 reasons for this, 5 main reasons. And reason number 1 is scarcity. Cowrie shells were really scarce and therefore this added to their value. Number 2, they were acceptable, which meant that people were just prepared to accept them as a form of payment. Number 3, they were portable. This was because of their small size. Number 4, they were durable because of their shell protection. And number 5, they were divisible because they were supplied in various quantities to purchase different products in different sizes and amount. However, as you might have guessed, a problem arose. This world is so big and diverse, where people in Africa were still using cowrie shells, people in India weren't, because cowrie shells were so abundant in India. So when Indian traders came over to Africa to trade, they didn't accept cowrie shells as a means of payment. This really disrupted trade. Along with many other reasons, cowrie shells just weren't accepted as a means of payment overall, which is why we don't use cowrie shells now. Now, let me pass it on to Professor James to explain the rest of the story. Is it recording? Okay. So, my name is... Cut the camera. Say, cut the camera. So, my name is Professor James, and I'm here to explain the rest of the story. So, as you know, then we moved on to gold and silver coins. The reason we moved on to gold and silver coins was the same reasons as cowrie shells. So, they were scarce, they were acceptable, they were portable, they were durable, and they were divisible. So, you might be asking, why don't we use gold and silver coins today? So, the answer to that... What is the answer to that question? So, the answer to that question is because there was a hoarding problem of gold coins during the Great Depression. But you might be asking, coins still exist, right? And you're not wrong. Yeah, they do still exist. However, the only difference is that now coins and banknotes, they're made of cheaper materials. So instead of being made of scarce metals, coins are now made of cheap metals. And as always, banknotes are just made of plain old paper. However, a similarity is that back then and now, the currency system ran on trust. And it still does. because we give this the value that is stated on it. We treat this as a 20-euro bill. We treat this as a 5-cent coin. However, the only reason we do that is because we've all agreed to pretend that that's their value, whereas it isn't. Let's go back in time, back to the golden and silver coins. So, the first gold coin was made in what is now known as modern-day Turkey. This coin had a royal seal on it, and this royal seal showed the king's guarantee of the coin's worth. And if you compare this to now, it's actually very similar, because central banks produce coins and banknotes with assurance of the worth of these coins and the banknotes. So when you compare them, there's a very big similarity. So, as technology has improved and innovated, we found many ways of exchanging goods for money. But did you know we're living in one of the latest ones right now? Since COVID-19, online shopping has been booming. Not that booming, the other booming. And that led to an increase in online payments. Yes, I'm talking about online payments. Let me explain to you how they work. So, they're basically just like a spreadsheet. So when I go on Amazon or any other online website and I purchase an item, all that happens is that my bank adds an entry which says that I used up 10 euros, so minus 10 euros, and the online website's bank adds an entry which says plus 10 euros. However, this does mean that the concept of money, physical cash, is on the decline. What cryptocurrency is? And finally, we get to cryptocurrency. The reason I took so long and there was such a big introduction was just to give you guys a bit of context on where cryptocurrency stands. So let's just get right into it. So, cryptocurrency is the transfer of digital assets. And I emphasize on digital because the concept has been the same throughout all of these methods. However, with cryptocurrency, this is digital. So, it's actually very similar to shopping, the online shopping, because instead of just having one or two spreadsheets for the two people, this time there's a humongous spreadsheet called a ledger. And this tracks all of the data and all the transaction data in one specific cryptocurrency or a coin. How secure is cryptocurrency? So basically, this cryptocurrency thing, the Bitcoin, it's all fraud, it's all fake. Probably get you to prison and you'll get robbed as well. That's what some people want you to believe. But that's not true. And cryptocurrency is actually much safer than you think it is. Let me explain. Remember the ledgers? Yeah, the ledgers. So, there's not actually just one humongous ledger for each given coin. There's actually thousands and millions of them. And if I someday were to have an idiotic idea to hack into one of the computers that was on the network and change the values on one of the ledgers to my advantage, it would not really work. The reason it wouldn't work is because the system would realize that the majority of the ledgers are showing one thing, but a small minority are showing another. So in other words, the only way to hack the system would be by launching a Mission Impossible mission across the world, in which I would have to have a team of 1 million people or more who would hack every single computer on the network. Now, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but that sounds pretty crazy to do. So try not to do that. The advantages of cryptocurrency. So let's talk about the advantages of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is really secure because it is decentralized, which means that the transactions are validated by the network and confirmed by everyone else in the network of the cryptocurrency. This leads to no single point of failure. Another reason why cryptocurrency is so safe is because of the blockchain technology. So blockchain is just a way of securely organizing those ledgers into blocks. These blocks contain information which is the transaction data. However, if we get into that, we'll be here for a very long time. So let's move on. Advantage number 2. Worldwide transactions can be made almost instantly because everything is stored by people on the ledgers, whereas the traditional methods through a bank take much longer. Advantage number 3. There are no spending limits because a bank is not required for this process. Advantage number 4. You don't have to worry about interest and exchange rates either. Advantage number 5. So, let's talk transactions. So in normal business, dealing requires legal representatives and other officials, which can add complications to deals which otherwise are pretty straightforward. There's a lot of paperwork to fill, many fees, commissions, and many other special conditions. However, when making a deal with cryptocurrency, they are one-on-one affairs, which in short cuts out the middleman. This also decreases the confusion and extra complications and leads to clarity. Advantage number 6. So, cryptocurrency also allows more confidential transactions. So, usually under the cash and credit system, every individual's history has the potential to become a reference document for the bank each time they make a transaction. However, it is different with cryptocurrency because the middleman, which in most cases is the bank, does not exist. Because in cryptocurrency, each transaction is a unique exchange between two parties, of which the terms may be negotiated and agreed in each case. This guards their financial history and protects them from any threat of account or identity theft, which is greater in the traditional system, since their information may be or could be exposed at any point in the transaction chain. The disadvantages of cryptocurrency. So, a lot of you might be saying, well, this cryptocurrency stuff, it's just too good to be true. There must be a catch. Well, to that I say, yes, there is some sort of catch. I mean, there's definitely issues with cryptocurrency. So let's get into them. Well, for starters, cryptocurrency is volatile. It's very volatile. And the reason it is that way is because this is a new technology we're dealing with, and many people don't even know what it's worth. So most of the time you see cryptocurrency being dictated by media. So for example, if Elon Musk compliments or says something good about Dogecoin, its value shoots up the sky. But then it dies down again because the only reason it went up was because of a high profile person making a joke about them. Something you might not have expected from cryptocurrency is that there's also environmental concerns from them. The reason is because you need to mine the cryptocurrency to make it and to keep it secure through a big network consisting of multiple computers. However, the problem with that is that so much computing power requires too much electricity, making the process inefficient. This, however, could be disputed by many arguments, but we won't get into that. And that brings us to the end of my video, guys. If you guys enjoyed my video, please leave a like and subscribe, and please make sure to hit that bell icon to stay notified of my uploads. If you guys have any feedback, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Hope you guys have a good day.